What's up, my fellow trash fans? Welcome back to another episode of good content. And this is actually still a little bright. I can feel it in my eyes. That's a bit dark. Perfect. Hopefully that's exactly how it was in previous episodes. And as you can see in my background, that I should do better with. Don't worry, I'm gonna rearrange my room soon, so hopefully I'll have a better setup that isn't just a corner and my partially obscured desk. So yeah, hopefully I can get the energy to rearrange my room. Hopefully this weekend. But anyway, let's get to the elephant in the room. Today we're gonna be talking about Lightyear. Not these guys, not yet. I'll do a triple review someday. Maybe next week? I don't know, but I have been promising myself that I'd review the NECA A Werewolf in London. I'll do it someday. It's either next Friday, I'll either do that or I'll do a triple review with these guys. So either way, toys next Friday. Hopefully, if I don't get anything new, which I shouldn't, but it could happen. Anyway, let's actually talk about Lightyear. So I have a bit of a grudge with this. Not with the movie itself, but with what everyone is talking about it. Because until recently, I haven't consciously noticed it, but Buzz Lightyear is my favorite Toy Story character. I don't know why it took so long to notice, but he is. And I like this movie. I like Lightyear. I think it fits in I think it does what exactly it's set out to do, and it does exactly what it needs to do, if not a bit clunkily. Say that 5 times fast. But yeah, like everything I've been saying lately, this is it's similar. I'm saying something similar to what I've been saying. This is an alright movie. I think it does what it needs to. And I feel like the people who will complain about it a lot, like, it's not necessary, it doesn't need to exist. Like, yeah, technically, but enjoy the sci-fi movie, alright? But I gotta, I want to clear up, the timeline, or, what I think is the timeline, because, yeah, I think this is the origin of Buzz Lightyear in the show, or in the movie. But I don't think it's that straightforward, because as we all know, for some reason in the 80s, toy companies really liked making toys of adult movies, I mean. They did it a lot. Matter of fact, I got one right here. Even though I'm pretty sure they described this as an adult collectible, this is... Look at it. We all know this is for kids. It feels like it's for kids, but it's durable enough to all hold on. You know. I don't know what's happening, but the ball joints are getting loose on him. So, or no, it's a combination of things, but it's getting harder for him to stand up in his display case. So, I want to clear it up. I think, yeah, Lightyear came out first. I think what they said was true. Lightyear came out first. And they noticed that with the robot designs, they probably had a large market for toys. And of course, I'm saying this because I'm saying this as, this is a spin-off from Toy Story. But in universe, I think they're like, oh, these robot designs are a bit kiddish, aren't they? Let's make some toys for them. But before that, they probably made a TV show first, and that's where a childhood favorite of mine comes in. Buzz Lightyear and Star Command. One of my favorite TV shows ever. Okay? Before I made this video, the week before, this week I'm recording, they announced when Lightyear is coming to Disney Plus. Where is Star Command? Where is it? I don't want to get a VHS tape. I want to watch Star Command on my TV. Now. Hopefully someday we'll get it. Or I'll just pirate it off the internet. How's that sound, Disney? I know you like your money more than you like being a good company. Where is Star Command? Is that the title? I can't remember. I haven't watched it in over 10 years. But I still love the show. I think it's great. But we're not here for that. That was what my timeline of it. Lightyear came out first. They wanted to make toys for Lightyear, but they needed promotion for it. So they made a TV show for it, like they did with Transformers. They wanted to make toys that would sell. So they made a TV show, which is okay. Transformers, the G1 Transformers TV show, it's okay. I haven't watched it all. I'm still on season 3, but it's okay. I like it. It's charming, but kind of boring. Anyway, so there's an ad. I'm not advertising anything. I'm playing music from YouTube. And this particular song, or like 1 hour compilation of songs, it has a lot of mid-rolls, so I'm sorry for that. Either way, where was I? So yeah, that's what I think happened. Lightyear, Star Command, Toy Story. You feel me? Because obviously Buzz Lightyear takes more from Star Command than Lightyear. You know, it's like almost a complete opposite of what happened. First was Toy Story, then Star Command, then Lightyear, but in the Toy Story universe, it was Lightyear, Star Command, Toy Story. So yeah, that's what I think happened. And, you know, I'm right. I'm always right. I'm very smart. Believe me. Anyway, so yeah, let's just get into the review. Why don't I? And luckily, I remembered it beforehand. It's been a week. I watched it with my family. It was fun because it was just me, my mom, and my brother in the theater all by ourselves. But for some reason, we stuck to our seating area, which is a little bit off to the right. But I was more in the center, so it was fine. But whatever. Anyway, so yeah, that was fun. A little empty theater with just my family and I. We got to talk a lot, theorize a bit. That was fun. Anyway, let's talk about the actual movie. Come on. So yeah, this movie, as everyone says, it starts out with Buzz making a mistake. And he takes it really hard, because that's who he is. He's a devoted and hardworking Space Ranger. Sorry, I forgot a second. The logo on his arm helps out a lot. Yeah, he's a devoted and hardworking Space Ranger who would do anything for a mission. And if anything goes wrong, he'll take full responsibility for it and fix it. But that also is his downfall, because that's what leads into this movie. Because after landing on a probably habitable, you know what I mean, a planet that you can live on. They land on one when they were trying to go home. They land on one just for the sake of it, because like, fuck it, let's try and see if we can planetize this one, or like colonize this one. So they check it out. Kind of scary. A lot of creepy qualities there. So they try and leave, but Buzz messes up and crashes the turnip. And now they're stuck there for 100 years. You want to know why we know it's 100 years? Because we see it. Because in order for Buzz to get back, he has to recreate an engine that can go light speed, because they damaged it in the crash. So he tries it. He almost succeeds, but the engine fails because it doesn't have the right amount of chemicals. And he comes back, and it's 4 years later. See, that's what... Get out of here, Bug. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't realize this movie was going to be a time-hopping one. Like, not like, oh, hop, 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 hop. I didn't think it was like a time travel movie, but it I'm thirsty. Excuse me. I didn't realize this was gonna be like a fast forward kind of deal, but he, of course, Buzz, is upset. So he tries again. And he tries again. And he tries again. Tries again. All these tries, and he slowly sees his family. Well, his friends, more like it. He doesn't really have a family. They do hint to him having a dad who looks almost exactly like him. But that's for later. Spoilers, by the way. Just watch out. I do think it's better to go in blind than spoiled in this movie. Like, you want to go in blind, because people say that the twist is obvious and you know what's gonna happen. They're lying. They're being, like, really snarky about it. It's like, if you don't think it, like, no. If you're, like, not over analyzing the movie, like, to an extent that you think about every line, you think about every detail, you think about everything, every second it happens, to the point where you don't really focus on anything else, then yeah, I guess you could, like, infer that the twist is gonna happen, what it could be. But if you go in blind, you will have for the best experience. So I recommend you go watch it now. It's coming out August 1st on Disney+. If you don't want to watch it then, I think it's still in theaters. So yeah, go check it out, please. I do think if you're really, like, a decently, like, you know Toy Story and you've watched it, go watch Lightyear. Or you really like sci-fi movies, go watch Lightyear. You'll like it a bit. I'm saying you'll a lot. I say you'll a lot in general, because I like abbreviating things. You'll notice this in my Twitter. By the way, check out my Twitters. I usually like to abbreviate things, because I don't like, you are not smart. It feels like clunky. So I like to abbreviate. So you will become you'll. You are will become your. And, like, would not become wouldn't. You know, like, common things people use, but I use them a lot. Or at least I think I use them a lot. I'm not sure. Either way, so yeah. Buzz keeps trying. He tries so much that I think it's like 60 years pass. His best friend dies with her family. Because while Buzz was trying to fix everything, Alicia, I think her name is, get out of here, there's a bug. I don't know why. I know why. I smell like Fruity Pebbles. That's like a fun fact about me. I smell like Fruity Pebbles, apparently. I don't know why, but on 2 separate occasions, people have said it. One, like, complimentary, like, they took a whiff of my clothes, and they're like, oh, you smell like Fruity Pebbles or Fruit Loops. And I was like, alright, cool. And then some guy was like, hey, does anyone else smell Fruity Pebbles? And I was like, oh yeah, I smell like that. And he was like, and went back to working. Yeah, so that's why bugs like me, I think. I think they think, ooh, plump, smells like fruit, smells like candy. That's for me. That's my working theory. No, my light. Sorry, my laptop. I don't know why, but recently, if I don't have my laptop on and open, like, for the first couple of times with this light, with this light, it was fine. There we go. For the first couple of times with this light, it was fine. I could have just plugged it in and it'll be fine. But now I have to, like, put it on and it'll stay on. So I'm actually gonna log. Oh. No, it's fine. I just gotta move it. Alright. Alicia, she actually settled down. She got a wife. She had a kid. She moved on. She was like, the mission's over. We have to move on. We have to live on this planet now. And she didn't, like, she wasn't angry at Buzz or anything. No one was. At least they didn't show it. So it's the only one who took it personally was Buzz. But even after Alicia died, he kept going. But this time, the one time after she died, there's a new commander. And it's kind of just some guy. At first I thought they were going to go for like like it's her son. Because I'm pretty sure she has a son first. And then she has a granddaughter, as you see in the trailers. But I thought her son was going to be the next commander. No, it's just some guy. He seems a bit arrogant. That's about it. Not really evil. Just kind of arrogant. He's not even malicious. He's just like looking out for the colony as strict and as proudly as he can. So like, it's not a psych out villain with him, but it's, you know, he's there. But for right now, he's in the way of Buzz because he stops all the attempts to make the engine. I'm just gonna abbreviate to engine. All right. So he stopped all attempts for Buzz to go and get the engine and perfect it. And Buzz at first is like solemn and he's like, all right, fine. But while he was working on trying to perfect the engine, before the past couple of attempts, he got, and yeah, everyone knows this, he got Socks, the robot cat that everyone loves or hates. Surprisingly, I don't like to lean into absolutes because it's a slippery slope, but this time I think it's true. You either love him or hate him. Socks for me is a perfect little boy and I'll protect him. But he had Socks trying to relearn what the proper proportions for the engine was. And this time, right as Buzz gives up and he's like, all right, fine, I'll get a life. Socks is like, I figured it out. After almost 100 years, I did it. And Buzz is like, all right, cool, let's go. Grabs Socks, grabs the formula, and goes. He books. He makes the engine. It works. Crystalline fusion. And he tries to, like, do it again. He tries to, like, perfect light speed travel. And after a little bit of trouble with the Star Command, it works. He figures the engine works, and faster than light travel is now available to the people, and they can go back home. But upon returning, everything's gone wrong. It's been like, what, 40 years, I think, at that point? It was usually like 4 years, but this time it was 40 or like 20. So everything's basically gone wrong. The city they were living in is now covered in a laser bubble. They're fighting off robots, the yellow ones, and they're trying to survive. And Buzz is first found by, I think it's Zoe? I can't remember her name. If I had like an action figure of her, I would definitely remember, but I don't like now. It's like Elaine, Zoe, something like that. I can't exactly remember right now. I should, since I have the laptop here, I should start putting information here to help, but we'll figure that out. I'm trying to make this a shorter video. We're almost done. We're like halfway. So she finds him, she helps him, and Buzz finds out that's Alicia's. I am also not sure if that's her name, but his best friend's it's just granddaughter, I think, or like great granddaughter. I can't remember. I'm not doing specifics. If you want specifics, go see the movie. Anyway, so yeah, she finds him, she helps him, but Buzz finds out she's not actually part of a covert team. It's more of like a rehabilitation / learning team, where you have her, Taika Waititi, and Mo, I think her name is. the explosion grandma. That's who she is. So Buzz is like, oh, we can't do anything to stop those robots. But Alicia's grandma is like, no, granddaughter. She's like, oh no, we can. We just gotta blow up that ship, and we gotta stop Zurg. And he's like, who's Zurg? And they're like, we don't know, but that's what the robots say. And this will tip into a theory later. But so yeah, Buzz basically knows what he has to do. All he needs is a ship and a suit. Sorry. So they go to an armory. Well, Buzz goes to an armory. Everyone else follows him. And they get a ship. They get suits like this one. Not like specifically this one. They don't. The suits in the movie don't glow in the dark. At least I don't remember if they do or do not. But it's not like the Toy Story. But either way, they have suits now. They have Space Ranger suits, and they go off to destroy. Excuse me, Zurg. The Wendy's is coming back up. Excuse me. Anyway, okay, this is like the blank part. From here until they get to the ship it's a blank slate for me. Okay, I think I know what's happening. So they have the ship now, but they can't, for some reason, they can't go up to the ship immediately. So they fly around for a bit, but a bunch of these guys, the Zurg bots, they catch up to the ship, they shoot it down, and it's basically it just has a fried wire, so they just have to get some new ones. And luckily, they landed near some sort of base, a mining base, and they try and they get some parts from that. A little trouble ensues, but they got the parts and they're about to leave when all of a sudden Zurg shows up. This guy. And let me tell you, this is a really good design. I like what they did. I do miss the cape, but it does show up later in some form. The cape shows up later. But for now, this is fine. I like this. I like all the designs. Buzz does seem a bit over-designed a bit. Just a bit, but, you know, these are great translations into, like, an actual sci-fi movie. It's like a sci-fi action movie. So, they get the thing, but Zurg shows up. But he only wants Buzz. We don't know why, but he takes Buzz. Yeah, he takes Buzz, but everyone else, they have the stuff, and they repair the ship, and they go up to find Buzz in and Zurg's ship. And while that happens, Zurg and Buzz get acquainted. They fight for like a little bit, and then Zurg is like, "You don't know who I am, do you?" Or something like that. And he comes out of his suit. And at first, it's like in Toy Story 2, they did a Star Wars joke where Buzz is like, "You killed my father," and Zurg was like, I am your father." And he's like, "No." And at first, because they said the twist was obvious, people who have talked about it beforehand, and I thought, oh, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do the dad angle, because when the suit opens up, it looks like a really old Buzz, and Buzz's first reaction is like, "Dad, you died." And he's like, "No, I'm you from a different future, a future where you didn't solve the engine crisis, but you did find an alien ship with a bunch of robots." And that's another part of my theory, because if a future Buzz got all this equipment, like, you can tell this and this are made by different, maybe similar but different people. All right, and then you have a Z here, a Z on this guy. You don't have a Z on this one, but you can tell this is Zurg. So I have a theory that Zurg exists in the Lightyear universe. He has to, because why were these just here in a future abandoned? Because I have an idea that since Buzz never became a full-fledged Space Ranger again, Zurg might have not had a reason to exist. I'm not sure if that's like true or not, or like if they're gonna do anything remotely like that, but I do think 100% that Zurg must have or is going to exist in the Lightyear universe. Because these were just lying around. Buzz just took them. Evil future Buzz. And that's like another thing, because and with Zurg, or old Buzz, I'll just call him old Buzz. He like I said, he never found the proper proportions, but he did find Zurg's entire military and his main ship. Or it wasn't a main ship, because it's big, but it's not like big. You feel me? Hopefully not. Stay in the fourth wall. All right, stay in the fourth wall. But he found this, and he actually did find a way to make the faster than light engine, and he traveled back in time, back to here. So to go back to this Buzz before it ever happened and try to stop it, or like help or somehow. I don't remember the exact reason, but he came back in time to be with this Buzz. And sorry, just looking at my hands, I like to do that. Let's see. Anyway, so but he's like, join me, and Buzz is like, all right, sure, you don't seem that bad at first. So he goes to help. He tries to put in because I think when they traveled back in time, I'm pretty sure like their engine like exploded, so they have to make a new one. So because this entire time Buzz has been carrying around the engine with him for some reason, like sure for safety, but why not just put it back in the ship? Whatever, the ship with everyone else in it. So Buzz is about to put it back in Zurg's ship, and right then he notices a photo of Alicia and him, and he's like, and old Buzz is like, huh? Her? Yeah, whatever. We got better things to do. And he's like, what do you mean? I have to help her granddaughter. He's like, granddaughter? Yeah, whatever. We're gonna set back time before this ever happened and stop that accident. I think that's what happened. And he's like, no, everyone will die in this future. No, they will never have existed. Same thing. And now they start bickering, and Buzz is like, you're not me. You're bitter and old and uncaring. You only want to work and be a better, or like, become the person who you wanted to be. And he's like, I don't like that. And so he tries to kill him and take the energon. Fucking. I don't know why I can't say engine. I don't know why. It's so far out of my vocal range. I can't say engine. Anyway. So yeah, that's basically what happens for the rest of the movie. Buzz and Zurg fight, and everyone and the B squad, Buzz's new friends, because that's what happened. That's like a bit like forced, but yeah, I can believe it. Hair. There's hair everywhere, just to let you know. Everywhere. Another 30-minute video. This is, I did have a bit of a spiel beforehand, so yeah. Another 30-minute video. How do you like that? So yeah, that's basically what happens for the rest of the movie. Alicia's great-granddaughter helps out Buzz, saves him, and they go back, defeat Zurg, and they free the city, and then they become Space Rangers. And that's it. That's basically it. Because I think this design is more in line with the end movie design. Because there's only like 2 like classic Buzz Lightyear designs, and he wears this one. Well, I think this is the pre-ending Buzz. So he wears this for the most of the movie, which I thought they weren't gonna do initially, but they did it, and I'm very happy about it. But in the end, we actually get a more classic design than this. And that's where I think I like completely forgive my over-designed bits in the movie theater. I was like, yeah, a bit over-designed, but whatever. But as soon as I saw them walking to do Space Ranger shit, I was like, woo! That looks good. That looks good. And that's it. That's Lightyear. This is way too long. I don't know how, but these videos are getting longer and longer, and I don't like it. Quitting reviews, I aspire you, but I don't want your video length. I don't want it. Hopefully I can bring these back down to like 20 minutes or like even like 15 minutes. Hopefully I can bring that back down, but either way, that's Lightyear. I like it. I understand its purpose, unlike everyone else. And honestly, yeah, I like it. I brought these 3, like, this week. I saw it last week. I think it was Saturday. No. No, I saw it 2 weeks ago with my family. Because last week, I got sunburn. I got the worst sunburn ever. It was on my neck, my back, and the worst part, I tried to take a shower 2 days afterwards on Sunday, but my dumbass didn't know you're not supposed to take hot showers. Like, I knew it was supposed to be cold, but I didn't realize it had to be cold. Like, it had to be, like, there couldn't be any heat at all. So, my starting to dry out back, along with the hot water, fucking annihilated my back. So, it was raw, it was sensitive, and it was on fire. So, I was in the worst pain of my life. I can say that with 100% now. That was the worst pain I've ever experienced. I don't want to wish that on anyone. Like, seriously, I don't want to wish that on anyone. That was so bad. Now, some people might think I'm soft. Yeah, I'm soft. I'm autistic. I'm a bit sensitive. But still, that was awful, alright? I'm still feeling the effects of it today. If you can see, I got... my skin's peeling. Can you see it? You can probably see it. I'm not sure about there. Yeah. Can you see my skin peeling? It actually feels rather soft now. Like, it's smooth. But there's still skin peeling. And it's really bad. Like, it's so bad. Like, I had to use my first sick day for my job Tuesday. That's how bad it was. Like, it was fine for, like, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I took the shower Sunday night, and all hell broke loose. Like, I was crying, I was jumping, I was rubbing my back, trying to see if anything could happen. And the worst part is that I tried aloe vera, like a skincare thing. I tried rubbing it. I tried putting a shirt on, seeing that help. No, everything wasn't helping because it was sensitive. It was fresh. It was sensitive, and it was so bad. I don't want to experience that again. I can say with 100% fact that is the worst pain I experienced, and it lasted until like Wednesday, very early into the morning Wednesday, and then it was like fine. I was perfectly fine until then. It was itchy, but it was fine. It wasn't like, it was more like that. But I hate it just thinking about it. Anyway, Lightyear's good. I like it. I'm definitely watching it like 100 times when it comes on Disney Plus. So yeah, that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe, tell me what I should do next. And I don't... 35 minutes. Then again, I've gone on a couple of tangents. So this probably would have been 15 minutes if I didn't go on my tangents. So sorry about the long video. If you made it this far, I applaud you. You're very lucky for making it this far. Go like get a lottery ticket. You might win something. Cause I don't know why I hate watching my own videos. Nope. Okay, I need to keep the light on. All right, that's about it. Thank you all so much for watching, especially those who made it this far. I'll see you guys next Friday. Peace.